All right, let's go ahead and open the window today. Yeah, that's. Yes, it's been a long week. I'm happy it's Friday. How are you doing, Stacy? Welcome. How's your week been? So I have an 8 by 10 canvas. Uh, I'm gonna just what would you like to see? You're the first one in here. Is there any particular color combination? So on Fridays, my live streams on Fridays, I'm gonna try to keep it kind of like the chat gets to pick the colors and stuff. So today we have an 8 by 10 canvas, two 5 by 7 canvases, and a few like random wood items, like little just wood things is what we're going to paint today. So to start off with, I've got an 8 by 10 canvas. Doing good, awesome. Blues with purples, gold, teal, seafoam. Okay, all right. So we'll do that one. And then red, orange, and cream, Mr. Doughboy. All right, next we'll do that one. Oh, I turned off the autofocus. It's been being good to me. So, all right, first I'm going to do this 8 by 10 with the ones that Stacy did. So how are you doing, Mr. Doughboy? How's your week been? So I've got like it's called Key West, and then I have an even lighter, more sea foam. I wonder which, or that one's called Sea Glass. Doing okay? Good. Let's grab some teal. I like this apple barrel Tuscan teal. Oh, it's pretty. So let's go with those. Gold. I love gold. I love gold. So we got a little bit of gold. We don't got too much gold. And then next we'll do the one, we can do almost like fire for the one Mr. Doughboy's almost sounds like fire. Red, orange, a little bit of cream. And some blues and purple. All right, I got this beautiful cobalt and the Admiral. I think we should have some vivid violet and some iris. Those will be the I'm gonna do on here. I think I'll just do a whimsy swipe, what I've been calling a whimsy swipe. It's just a swipe with a palette knife, and you kind of randomly, whimsically put the colors down, whimsically, swipe through. No, that's what I've been calling it. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I think I'm going to go, since we got the Tuscan teal, and it's got kind of more that earthy teal color, I went with the Sea Glass. Just kind of throwing some colors down. And then this is that Admiral Blue, and it does have some silicone in it. So I'm kind of going to put it around all over. Not sure if Mike will pop in today. He's working today. He's actually working, he's got quite a commute. He has to go way down the other side of Portland. We might put a little bit more of that darker blue too. So what do you guys got planned for the weekend? Any fun plans? We haven't really made any plans yet, but Mike has the weekend off, and it's supposed to be really nice. So I haven't talked to him yet, but I'm hoping to maybe talk him into, we could go a little ride or a hike or something fun. Get out. We need to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather while we have it. Being the only one with silicone, I'm just kind of adding a little more of that, and now some of the gold here and there. Ooh, squeezed it pretty good and it just, all right. Now let's grab the palette knife. Oh, is it pretty cold up there on the other, over in Maine? We've got, I mean, it's chilly, but it's not, it's 50 degrees, but it's beautifully sunny, and we never get beautifully sunny winter days. All right, now I'm gonna just wipe through, and every so often wipe off the palette knife. I'll go ahead and wipe it off now. It's negative 13. Yes, that is cold. We don't ever, ever. That would be like record lows for us. We probably have once or twice in maybe 50 years here gotten that low. If that, I don't even know. It would be a record low, I know. So you just kind of glide the palette knife across the top, being real nice and gentle with it. I'm going to help the sides a bit. Oh, it's 25 now. It's 48 there. It's probably about 48 here. I think it's supposed to be 55 here today, but it's probably about, I don't know, 45, 48 here right now. Oh, have a big long one to edit. Yes, those are a pain. That one that I did here a week or two ago, probably a couple weeks ago, that was the top 20 paint pours of 2020. It ended up being a 3-parter, but oh yes, that was a long one. I feel for you. I hate that. Because usually my videos are not super long to edit, not super complicated to edit. But every once in a while I do one of those ones that's a little bit, oh, I did a little drip, but that's okay. It goes in. It goes together. What program do you use to edit? I use Filmora when I edit. Oh, all right. Yeah, I would love to see you try this. I love to see everyone try this. And this is just the same recipe as normal for my paint. It's 1 part paint to like 2 to 3 parts Floetrol. It depends on the consistency. Some of these are probably closer to 3 parts Floetrol, but I usually about 2 to 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And then I'm just very little silicone, only like the one color has silicone on this one. And you just gently swipe across, and you kind of like put the paint around to put the one color you do have silicone. You kind of got to get a little here, a little all over. So we're grabbing that silicone quite often. So I'm going to actually probably, but I think should we put those something more over here, I think. Hey, Katie, how are you doing? Katie uses Power Director. All right. I use Filmora. It's pretty easy. I don't know, I'm not the most technically I'm pretty technically challenged when it usually comes, and I got the Filmora right away. I understood it, and so yeah, it's super easy, and I like it. And I just use these plastic ones. They're real cheap ones. And so they're real lightweight. So you just kind of let it glide across the surface. And the goal is to not drink as much caffeine as I have today. It's kind of almost difficult on a higher caffeine day. You're like, ah. Hey, H7, how are you doing? I couldn't even, I got all, how you doing? How are you doing? Yes, TGIF. It's been a long week. So, let me. So next we're going to do orange and red and cream colored. But let me just get the sides a little bit more, guys. Sometimes I just put a little bit of the paint in my finger, just choose a color and start dabbing the sides a bit. So this is a canvas actually from the Dollar Tree, which they're all right. I've gotten now 4 or 5 of them. So this one's real nice. Now, next I'm going to grab one. I'm going to show you guys. You got to look when you buy them from the Dollar Tree because this next one is bent. It is not the best quality, and I should have really looked a little better. But so this has just beautiful gold lacing across the top as well. All right, I'm going to grab the next one. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm always trying to improve. That's the goal. All right, so this is the next one. This is a 5x7 from the Dollar Tree, but let me show you guys. You can see it's like, it's not straight. Let me get a piece of paper and I'll show you like how, this is a nice straight piece of paper. Like you can see the curve. The curve this has. It's so strange. It's like, so I just should have probably checked a little bit better. But so, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Let me get this on here well. Okay, so this one, Mr. Doughboy had said orange and red and cream. So I was kind of in my head thinking like maybe some fire or something. What do you think of that, Mr. Doughboy? Are you here? I was thinking that would look kind of cool. So I'm going to grab the cream and put kind of a base of cream down. You're warped too. Yeah, it's kind of warped. It's pretty warped. I guess we're all kind of warped. Yeah, you can see now I've set it down like this one is straight and this one shoop. So, creamsicle. Okay. Let me see. Let me grab a more. Let's see. I've got them. So I got an idea for. Okay. Let's put a base of cream down. Oh, your painting is from Michael's and it's opposite. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't had too much problem with the Michaels, like those super value pack canvases. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to kind of clean. I should have had this all cleaned off, but you can just peel the paint off the palette knife if you forget to wipe it off, and if it dries, no big deal. You can just peel it off. So I was thinking this one. I'm gonna see here if I've got a maybe one of those napkin rings. So I shook this paint up just before I put it down, so you can see a lot of air bubbles. No big deal. Just take your torch through. I feel like knocking on wood before I say it, but my torch has not been acting up. It's being a very good torch lately. And then Katie, I did see you said sunset colors. So next after this, we'll do the sunset colors. Definitely. All right. Let's see. Do we have a napkin ring is what I'm looking for next to me. We might not have a napkin ring right here. Where did it go? I did find something fun. I bought these a while back, but I finally, so I'm going to show you guys these real quick. These are from the Dollar Tree. They're called bomber cups. I'm not using it in this one, but I wanted to show you. I thought those would make a fun paint pour. So that's coming up. That's coming up. But those were at the Dollar Tree. Okay, I can't find a napkin ring, so we're going to do this is a top to, I believe, Gatorade or something like that. That's what we're going to do. Oh, Artist Loft brand. Okay. Was it a canvas, a bad canvas? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Creations by Baby Doll. How are you doing? So I got a little bit of red here. I've got some of this tropical orange. I was thinking would look nice. So now I'm going to put 1 drop of silicone, just 1 drop. And then that ended up being like 2 smaller drops. It's hard to get 1 drop. And just slightly mix it, slightly. And then we're going to do a flip and drag with this canvas. Let's see. There we go. For some reason it made that, I had to say yes. Oh, yes. I every time I'm at a store or anywhere in like the household section, I see all these different things and I'm like, and things that people are trying to throw away and I want to recycle it all to, you can paint pour with everything, on everything. I'm always thinking of how you can use it to paint pour. Oh, landscape. I've been working with landscapes. Yes. I've been doing a bunch of landscapes. All right. So this, I'll post some pictures, maybe on my Instagram, of some of the landscapes I've been doing. So I'm gonna blow out the edges just a little, but not much. Yeah. I've been doing mainly swiping. A lot of landscapes with like swiping. So mainly like dirty pours and then swiping is mainly what I've been doing. A village scene. See, this canvas is weird where I touched it right here. It's like paint's coming, separating back. I wonder, I'm trying to fix the lighting a bit so you guys can see that even better. But that just kind of washes it out. And then there's just a few bubbles right there. Might as well just. So a lot of times when you're working with red, red will just take over. So I'm really happy that the red hasn't taken over. Yes, yes, Stacy, I can't wait. Are you going to be making a video on that one? That'll be nice. I haven't made any video on my landscapes. I've been just kind of practicing right now. But I've been really happy with the way they've turned out. I'll show you guys on my Instagram. I'll post them today, later. Oh, underwater, I've been doing a lot of coral as well. Yes. I love underwater scenes. That's funny. I've been doing a lot of like, let's just say whimsy creeks, like creeks kind of through mountains and little rivers through mountains and different like scenes like that. And then like kind of like Bob Ross, but poured, like paint poured, like nowhere near just kind of his style, but nowhere near his talent, of course. But a lot of those like style. And then also a lot of, I've done a couple undersea ones too. The internet seems to be pretty good. And I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing the OBS. I think I gotta research some more. So okay, now this one we had said maybe more sunset colors. So let's do that. Let me find my yellow. All right, it's got some yellow. Let's do like a nice like sunset here. And then the internet seems to be pretty good, Mike. How you doing? 35 videos behind. I've got like 4 or 5 videos that I'm kind of like mid video. I tend to procrastinate and get behind on actually doing them to where I'm doing them right up to the minute almost. So I'm going to do the kind of like a swipe with my fingers, guys. But let me show you guys something I got done. Let me show you. I want to show you guys something. Let me move this just a little bit back. So this video is coming, and I can't wait. This shelf, this huge shelf I did, I'm going to paint the bottom of it, but it's got cactuses, and I painted this the other day. So that video is actually tomorrow's video. But it's a huge shelf. It's like probably 15 inches, probably maybe even 18 inches. Let me see, 16 by 20 painting. Oh yeah, it's about 18, 19 inches. Thank you, thank you. So that was one. So here we're going to do this more of a sunset. I'm just going to kind of finger swipe, kind of a abstract. Oh, you gotta go. Love you. See you later. See, I see other people saying bye to Mike, and then I'm like, oh, guess he's got to go. Might need a little bit more orange in that area. Let me get, where did they set? Oh, right there. Okay. One blow tulip blooms. Oh, okay. So when you're doing your blooms, are you doing any special recipe? I know people are putting like all kinds of other, I cannot do, okay. Just a second, guys. I cannot do it with my glove on. You're gonna have to, I've just got to do it with my finger because that's what I'm used to, be able to feel the paint. Because I've been doing blooms, but they're not near like what other people are doing for blooms. And I don't, I just use my same recipe. I don't put anything special in the paint. Looks like a tulip. Oh, you made them up. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Is that a video? I'll have to go check that out. Very cool. Okay, so now I'm going to put just a little bit more of the lighter. I use too much water, Floetrol, and cheap white acrylic paint. Oh, awesome, awesome. Okay. So that is how I do, just like a finger swipe. So the darker orange had silicone and that darker blue had silicone. That is the only two colors that have silicone. And so now I'm going to finish it with like kind of black kind of silhouette. Oh, for Mother's Day. That's a nice video for Mother's Day. Yes. I have my video. I'm not telling you guys my plan, but I have already planned out my April Fool's video, and it's freaking hilarious. I cannot wait till April Fool's. But I have a Mother's Day idea, but it's just on an object, not like a technique. Trying to get rid of, I've got a little bit of yellow over here in the black. And then I'm going to try to straighten out the black where the sun is a little bit, make it more natural looking there. So what I'm going to do there, what I did the other day, and let's see if that works, is I just put it there and then just kind of, gosh, it's all dried. Let's peel some of that off. Okay, now we've gotten down to the, and just kind of push it like that. All right. Awesome. Two blows in the same direction. It looks like a lily or iris. Yes, where's that painting? I just had that painting. I have a video where I just called it blooms, flowers. Just a second, I'll show you. Similar. They're going to be upside down to you, but it's a large canvas. I can't. But that was done with like two kind of blooms. But yeah, less silicone is more. You really want to only pick 1 or 2 colors for silicone. And then notice I started up here, so I already had that color with silicone and just kind of kept going. And then I had the next color was the darker orange, had silicone, and just worked my way down to that. And it's upside down to you guys. Sorry, guys. There you go. There. That shows it better for you guys. I'll work on the sides a bit, actually. I reuse my gloves, and I think I'm kind of to the end of reusing these ones. They're starting to get stiff. So just trying to fix this edge here. All right. Oh, yeah, up on that cactus shelf. Yes, yes. So that's how I just do a super quick, fast finger swipe for a sunset. Oh, yes, snow. I love a good, just a small snowstorm. They're always nice. I'm going to set that one aside and grab another one, guys. All right, so I've got just some miscellaneous like wood items now. So I've got like this small anchor I was going to do. And thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Brenda, did you get any snow? So should we do this one just the traditional? How about like, let me find a cup. And I just reuse my cups. Reuse everything you can. Thank you. Thank you. So, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one kind of some teal, cream, burnt umber, and gold. Okay, lime, orange, teal, black. Okay, next one is definitely lime, orange, teal, black. All right. What do I have next? I have a picture frame next. So I have a small picture frame. And so the next one we'll do lime, orange, teal, black, that picture frame. I just got some miscellaneous kind of wood items that I've had in my stash. I'm still trying not to, well, honestly, we just don't have the money to be buying a ton of canvases and art supplies right now. So I'm trying to just use what I kind of reuse canvases that I don't like and use stuff out of my stash. And so that's where this anchor came from. It's either from Michael's or Joann's or something like that originally. So the burnt umber had the treadmill or the silicone, which is treadmill oil. A lot of gold in this one. That gold and cream and just a little bit of the teal kind of peeking up through. I like to have these sort of things, kind of small items at my stuff. I do sales locally, lots and lots and lots of sales locally. And then I have my Etsy, but I haven't done an auction or anything on here. I don't know. I worry about, I want to do an auction on here. I need to do an auction on here, but I don't know if I get enough traffic, to be honest with you. So I do my, like the Christmas bazaars and craft sales. And then my next one coming up is in April. I have a couple in April and a couple in May. But, and then I have my Etsy. Everybody go look at I've actually made a clearance section on my Etsy, trying to clear out some of the old stuff. So I did a clearance section and I've been adding new stuff every single day and stuff. So, go check that out if you guys want to. And in my about page is my Etsy, and it's Whimsy Creek Boutique on Etsy. But I don't know. I don't know if I really get enough traffic to do a maybe eventually. Eventually I'll do a like a auction on here. All right, so teal, black, orange, and then there was a fourth color. What was your fourth color? Let me go up maybe and see. Lime. Okay, and I just got blue paint on my computer. Just a second, I gotta wipe this off my computer before it dries. I got the blue paint over there. Lime, okay. Let me see if this lime is... Whew. I'm trying to see if this is still, yeah, I think it maybe add just a bit of water. That was some that I used last week, a color I was working with. Let me just get it. It's a little bit thickened up because it's been sitting. It's had its lid on though. All right, so. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Those are fun. I love those dressers. Those are, I've got, I think 5 of them done right now. Let me see. Where is a cup to reuse? And so we'll put a little bit of black, but we don't want the takeover of black. A little bit of orange. And so this is just a small picture frame. What a lot of times I do with these is make them into a refrigerator that somebody can put them up on their refrigerator. We're just using the black and the orange that are cheap paint brand. And then the Apple Barrel Tuscan Teal. And then the lime, I believe, is a couple of different brands. I'm not sure. I mixed it up a week and a half ago on my, it's like pre-mixed by me with a few brands. Yes, there's a few of those dressers on there. All right, this should probably be enough paint here. So I put one drop, one small drop. Now I'm putting one more up towards the top. Then just using the back of the spoon to do like just barely a stir. I like this color combination. Guac colored. Yeah, it's just kind of a homemade guac colored. I actually might need some more paint. I underestimated that. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here because this over here could definitely use some more. Give it just a So you're gonna do like a video with a cell? I thought about doing like a video that's like a tour of my Etsy or whatever. But I've been just going through and repainting all the canvases that I've had for a while and just trying to reuse what I can that I'm not, 100% happy with the results of it or whatever. Okay, we need just a couple spots. It's hard to sit it back down there. Let's see how much more we can squeeze out of this cup. You've been doing that also? Yeah. Well, we with our own business and stuff and with construction the way it is in the Northwest for the winter, money's been a little bit tight. But as soon as summer comes, it'll be better. That's just how it is for the winter for us. All right. So I have one more smaller square picture frame. Have I missed anybody choosing any colors, or anybody got an idea for a smaller picture frame? Oh, you like those one? Awesome, awesome, guys. Yeah, Stacy picked these ones. Great colors. Just move it tiny bit that way. See if it needs a... It really didn't need too much of a torch. Purple. All right, let me wipe my hands off because I got that black paint. No matter how much, if you touch that black paint, it just... Let me get my hands wiped off and I'll get that one set aside and we'll get a purple one. I'm going to be doing a whole month of blooms. I am actually going to be doing a month of blooms coming up. So yes, I'm going to go through that phase too. So you're still doing them. That's awesome. 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 I'm going to practice them for 1 month and see. So, all right. There's that one. And so we have one last one, guys. We have a, let me grab this one and then I can move this one up. So just a very small little, and this picture frame actually has glass and everything. The other one is just one of the cheap ones from Michael's, the picture frame we just did. And so the picture frame we just did will be turned into probably like a refrigerator magnet frame because it's real lightweight. This one actually has glass. So let me grab out some purples. And how about some silver? Dawn dish soap. No, I have not tried Dawn dish soap. I haven't really tried anything but the coconut hair serum, Dawn dish soap. Why did I say Dawn dish? Coconut hair serum, treadmill oil, and this. It's from Walmart. So those are the only ones I've used. Those are pretty much what I've used for sales. Okay, this time for reals, you're out of there. Okay, all right. Sure. So anyways, I was thinking some white, purple, and silver would look nice on that picture frame. I'm trying to find an empty little cup. All right. As I knock some more purple down. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of white. Oh, it's working with the extra water. All right. This CRC is nice, but it creates very small little cells. So white, purple, plum, and silver I was thinking would be fun for this one. My silver looks a bit thick, honestly. Okay, now I'm going to give that one just a quick little, hey, Farm Fanatic, how are you doing? How have you been? So are you guys, you're not doing the grow streams anymore? Or are you guys getting back into it? I know you guys took a break, or you doing those, they used to do a Friday, like grow stream where you can network and things like that. So we've got silver and white and plum and purple for this one. And so I don't do anything with my wood items. I do, if they've got any imperfections or anything, I give them a light little sanding, but that's about it. You'd use some Dawn crazy lacing. Oh, okay. See, I worry about I mean, I use the coconut hair serum, which it's got all kinds of stuff, but I've tried to stick with just like the 100% silicone because I don't know how's that thing's, gonna hold up over years and stuff. But it's definitely cool to experiment and see. But do you use glue or just mainly Floetrol? Because when I first started, I was using like actual like Liquitex pouring mediums. And then people started using glue. So I started checking out the glue, and I had terrible allergic reactions to the glue. And then I quit using them. But I have a few paintings that were done with glue. Those are like deteriorating. Like the cells have like separated, and it's weird. Like the paint quality separated. But yeah, it's fun to try everything, and hey, just experiment and see what it does. So there we go. I don't use silver enough. I love the silver shimmer in this one. But this is my last one for the day. Making sure I have all the edges. No, like, okay, they were like regular cells, and they just kind of like over a couple years, like, I don't know, they just kind of like feathered into the painting almost, the edges of them. But that was like 2, 3, 4 years after I painted them. I wish I had an example right here to show you. No, I don't. But yeah, that was when I used glue. But so I'm thankful that I stopped using the glue. So now oh, the WD-40. Yeah, I was the day I went looking for this, I was looking for WD-40, and they didn't have the WD-40 with the silicone in it. So I ended up buying that, and I guess that's just a cheaper, but it's the same properties. But yeah, so I think that's it for today, guys. Sorry, I was seeing one of them that wasn't quite level. I had to get it level real quick before it did too much damage. I looked over. Oh, Mod Podge, yes. The reason I don't use Mod Podge, because being up here in the Northwest, I have heard because of our moisture level and the humidity up here with all of our rain, that Mod Podge can like reactivate almost. It can't. People have been successful with like glue and Mod Podge and all that in like a lot more dry and arid like weather and stuff where it's a lot drier, but it's just way too moist and humid here. Yeah, Florida, you're really high humidity there. So high humid areas don't do the best with like Mod Podge glues and stuff. Because they can get tacky again. They can kind of almost reactivate. But so, all right, guys, I was actually on here quite a bit longer than I was anticipating being on here. I have quite a few things to do. Get a couple of things mailed out, a couple of light switch covers and things. So I got to head to the post office. I hate doing that. Oh, it's got some like bumps and stuff now. Yeah. All right, guys. Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. And the video for that cactus shelf, that one's going to be out tomorrow. And so I will be live again on Tuesday. And Tuesday, I think I'm going to do some blooms with my just regular Floetrol and paint recipe, a little bit of silicone, nothing added in. But next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be doing some blooms. And yesterday's video, that one where it was an M that I painted, it has my whole schedule kind of. In the description I wrote it out, and then I talked about kind of the schedule I'm going to try to stick with for my channel. So yeah, that was in yesterday's video, is the schedule. Tomorrow's video is the cactus shelf. So all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And you guys have an awesome, awesome weekend. I appreciate you all. All right, be the change you want to see in the world, guys. Later, everyone.